Hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Stewart.
And this is Slice of Horror, and this week we reviewed Bait.
Bored of their mundane job at a market food stall, Dawn and Bex dream of setting up their own upmarket café but face constant rejection from the banks. When they meet Jeremy, an independent businessman who offers to fund their dream, they immediately accept. But all too soon the true motives for Jeremy's kind offer shine through. Unable to meet his outrageous payment demands, Bex and Dawn must find it within themselves to turn the tables on the viciously calculated aggressor, leading to a maelstrom of bloody, savage and pitiless retribution.
So, what did we enjoy about the film then?
I think good points for me is cast first and foremost.
Definitely.
Cast of the film were amazing. The bad guy as well, who played Jeremy, that actor was just chilling. He was playing the good guy to start with, and you thought he's such a nice guy.
He was playing the lovely guy
Oh my
to start
god!
with.
I was like, I want to be his friend. And then when he turns, you're like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Horrifying. And Joanne and Victoria, who played Bex and Dawn, were just superb in the roles, perfectly cast as well.
You felt like you'd seen these people on your street, in your market. You were instantly grounded into their lives and into their relationship. I think they might be friends in real life because you felt like you got to be part of their little friendship. And then this horrific kind of trap was laid, really. Across the board though, there's a henchman kind of character as well who just fit the bill spot on, and all of the more minor characters as well. I was impressed by everyone throughout the film, really, which was nice. It was a strong cast.
Pay me back on the dot every week. If you think 20,000 is enough to get you started.
What's the catch?
Story-wise was fantastic as well. Like, I would have never thought that the idea of a loan shark would be so terrifying, but the way it is portrayed in this film, there's a montage towards the start of the film where you just see the loan shark's henchmen going around and extorting people who are late payments. There's animal cruelty in there. There is old lady cruelty, which has the most awesome part of the film where he grabs her jaw and like pulls her along the floor. I was like, this is horrifying. So it is a horror, because I wouldn't thought this was a concept for a horror film. It's more of a thriller, dark thriller, but it is horrifying. And the stuff the loan sharks do to the people in the film.
Well, for me, I think the most horrifying characters in cinema are those that could be real and potentially are real. I know a lot of research went into this film about actual loan sharks, and that it came across in this chilling realisation that this is happening, and that's what scared me the most, really. And the filmmakers understood that and used it really well to plug into the narrative and give it gravity and emotional kind of resonance, really. It was horrifying, and you're right, you pick up the box and you think, well, this is a thriller, but no, this is a horror.
It's a horror film. And they take that to extremes towards the end of the film. There is a scene towards the end, without spoiling it, where character is battered to death with a sink, and it just takes it to the like Evil Dead levels. Like it's like Sam Raimi levels.
It reminded me of like Tarantino-esque style violence. Very slick and very graphic.
And satisfying.
Definitely. I mean, again, you are gripped viewing it, and you want to see this take place in a way, but you can't turn your eyes away from it.
Because the previous violence in the film wasn't as graphic, I feel like had the previous violence in the film been as extreme, because it was extreme, it was ridiculously extreme, in a good way. I wish that the violence beforehand had been up to that level, but that is probably the only qualm I have with this film.
I would agree. Definitely.
It was really good. And
it's solid throughout, especially for the budget level and for the material as well, because again, you don't necessarily think, well, this is an out-of-the-box horror. That
original.
surprised me the most, definitely. And it was good to see how that was turned, how a more thriller-based narrative was turned into this horrific events. And again, the characterisation was great throughout. You cared about Dawn and Bex, you cared about their dream, and you understood the decisions that led them into this situation that they were in. And again, tension throughout, constantly being pushed and prodded, and you get to feel like those characters are back against the wall. What are they going to do? And yeah, it was gripping.
Where's my money? Where is it?
But we paid you back!
So the director for this film was Dominic Brunt. This is actually his second film. We reviewed his first film, Before Dawn, for our old review series, Best of British, and we really enjoyed that film as well.
Yeah, it was a great low-budget first feature. It cost about 15 grand to make. It was very small scale, set in like a country house of zombies. I would check it out. If you do find it, do check it out. So going into this one, we thought, okay, it's going to be bigger, it's going to be better, but it just takes it several levels above the first one. Production quality, acting, set, every aspect of it, the directing as well is much better.
You would expect several features in between these two films, and we really enjoyed the first film, but it had a rawity to it. This film had a complexity and a real craft in all areas, especially the directing style.
What are you gonna do?
Payments due.
So in conclusion, what did you think, Paul?
I really enjoyed this film. I was surprised by it. I love thrillers, so I was on board from day one, but it was so much more than a thriller. It was a horror. The way it played with the idea of, I don't know, humans being the worst kind of monsters was really, really gripping to watch.
And for me, because I don't have anything as poetic as that, awesome film, great gore, great characters, great tension. Go check it out.
Definitely.
So, Paul, did you know that this film, Bait, did actually have its world premiere at Frightfest in London?
I didn't know that.
Okay. Well, interestingly enough, our film, The Creature Below, I've just touched the mic, but our film, The Creature Below, is also premiering at Frightfest.
It is. When is that again?
I think it's the 27th of August, Saturday the 27th of August.
And can people get tickets for that?
You can get tickets. Yeah, go on the Frightfest website. I think the link is just here. You can get tickets, but come and see our film, please.
Do, and we will be there as well.
So we will be there as well. So that's a shameless plug over. See you there.